You might think the economy is finally on your side, but what if everything you've been told is actually masking the truth? Right now, news headlines shout about growth, recovery, and inflation cooling. Yet millions of people are struggling just to pay rent, buy groceries, and survive another month. If this feels contradictory, that's because the way the economy is measured does not reflect the reality most people are living in. And that disconnect is the first lie we need to unpack. When economists talk about economic growth, they look at GDP, the total value of goods and services produced. But GDP doesn't care about who benefits from that growth. A billionaire selling stocks boosts GDP just like a small business earning revenue does. Yet the impact on everyday people is completely different. That means the economy can be growing, while most households feel like they are falling behind. And on the surface, no one seems to question why that happens. Then there's unemployment, another number we hear every month. Governments proudly announce dropping unemployment rates and claim the job market is strong. But unemployment figures don't count underemployment. People working multiple part-time jobs, workers forced into gig work with no benefits, or individuals who stopped looking for jobs because opportunities don't pay enough. These realities are often invisible in official numbers, which creates a narrative that looks good but feels wrong in real life. Now let's talk about inflation, a word that has become central in every financial conversation. Official inflation statistics like the Consumer Price Index include a specific basket of goods, but they may not reflect what you actually buy. If housing, healthcare, education, and energy, the things that take the biggest chunk out of your paycheck, are rising faster than that basket, the official inflation rate can seem lower than what you experience. This leads people to believe inflation is under control, while in reality they're spending more just to stay afloat. Here's another layer. Wages. You've probably heard that wages are rising. But wage growth is often reported in averages, and averages can hide a lot. When a small group of high earners receives huge pay raises, it pushes the average up even if most workers see only tiny increases. So yes, wages may be technically rising, but many workers still cannot keep up with the increasing cost of living. This is why so many people feel like they are stuck or even losing ground despite the improving economy. And let's not ignore the debt. Household debt, from credit cards to student loans, has skyrocketed. When debt grows faster than income, it means people are borrowing just to maintain their standard of living. Yet, mainstream economic reports will show strong consumer spending and interpret that as confidence in the economy. What they don't reveal is that this spending is often financed by debt, not disposable income. And that's a crucial distinction. So why does all of this matter? Because if the economy's success is measured by numbers that don't reflect real household experience, then the policies and decisions made based on those numbers will also miss the mark. When inflation data makes policymakers think prices are stable, they may delay necessary action. And when unemployment figures make leaders think jobs are abundant, they may ignore wage stagnation. The result? Real people suffer while the narrative looks positive. The key takeaway here is this. The economy isn't lying on purpose. It's built on outdated measurement systems that were designed decades ago and haven't kept up with how people actually live today. But that doesn't mean you have to accept the narrative without question. If you want to protect your financial future, start by looking beyond the headlines. Understand how economic indicators are calculated. Ask questions like, who benefits from this growth? And, does this statistic reflect my reality? These questions help you see through the smoke and get closer to the truth. Because the more people become aware of how the economy really works and how the numbers we trust can mislead us, the more empowered we become to make better financial decisions. Support meaningful policy change and design an economy that works for everyone, not just the few at the top. If you found this insightful and want more videos that unpack financial truths, economic myths, and wealth strategies in plain language, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an honest breakdown. Thanks for watching, and remember, understanding the truth is the first step toward changing the system for good.